talk about a very important topic today. And sadly to say, today's youth is very much affected of this. And why youth? Even adults, of course. So we'll talk about body shaming today. What must you do to stop body shaming? Practice self-compassion and kindness towards yourself. I know it's not easy to do it. It's easier said than done. I had a client, I'll tell you about this. I had a client who was a little on the obese side, and she would come to me and the first thing she would say is, "Doc, do something. I'm so fat and I hate it." And I would actually, go ahead. This was my trick to teach her compassion. I would tell her, "Would you have said this if you were a little girl? Can you imagine yourself as a little girl, and would you be able to tell this to her?" And she would say, "But I was that fat even when I was a young girl. And I was ugly." At this I felt really sad. How did this young little girl even realize that she's fat? So what happens, as parents, as teachers, as friends, as, just in the environment, we have so many people who have been telling us constantly since childhood that, being fat or being obese, and being on the heavier side is bad. It's like an enemy. Having too much of fat is an enemy to yourself, And this, what happens is, as the child grows up, it becomes a stronger belief, and the child starts believing that I'm not good enough, I'm disgusting, I'm worthless. And if this chatter is constantly on, it becomes an autopilot, and this becomes the core belief system of the child. The child grows up with this belief system, and growing up, this attitude does not let the child succeed in anything. Forget shedding weight, but it will not allow that growing up child to succeed in anything ever in life. Because it has, in fact, it will start, the child would start doing all those things which would nurture that belief, because it has started believing, the child itself has started believing that, I'm bad, I'm disgusting, I'm not good enough. So, as Louis Hay says, look into the mirror and say that I really, really love you. And it's really so amazing. Stop berating and rejecting yourself. Work on shedding these beliefs, these stories, rather than shedding weight. Stop thinking about yourself as not good enough. To fall in love with yourself is, let me tell you friends, it's the beginning of a lifelong romance. So take care of yourself and love yourself. Thank you.